If you own a service business and you don't have a bookkeeper, then I think you should watch this video right now. I'm going to explain to you how I went from feeling totally embarrassed because I kept trying to manage my finances in my small business and keep my QuickBooks organized and keep on top of my transactions and things like that. But I was so busy running my service business that I didn't have the time or energy to actually keep all the books organized. And every time I did get it organized, it only took a few weeks for it to fall apart. And as this kept happening, it was frustrating because I even started feeling like I was incompetent. And then I tried to force myself to do it by not spending time with my family after work and doing things that I enjoyed, by just working constantly. And I was able to do it for a while, and then it fell apart again. And nonetheless, this was frustrating. And I heard that small business owners should have a bookkeeper or do their books themselves. And for the people that I know that say they did their books themselves and they kept their QuickBooks or their FreshBooks or whatever they use organized, I would envy them and even be upset because I didn't understand how they had the time to do it. I would be like, well, what, do you not have a personal life? Like, how do you do all this? How are you so smart? Well, here is the story for me of how I ended up hiring a bookkeeping agency, which is Blue Skies Bookkeeping. And I'll tell you about this in a minute, how you can actually get a discount if you want to try them out. But it was a tipping point for me where I had done my taxes, my year-end taxes, and gave my accountant all of this information, and they had to charge me hundreds and hundreds of extra dollars in order to get all my stuff organized to properly file my taxes. And I was embarrassed at that fact. And the day came where I realized that I want to be organized and I couldn't take the pain of being unorganized, so I didn't care what it costed anymore. I was going out and actively looking for a bookkeeper or a bookkeeping agency or somebody that could help me. And I didn't know how to justify the cost. Here's the most important part. Of doing it, because I was like, why would I pay somebody hundreds of dollars a month? Or I don't know what it cost at the time, but why would I pay somebody hundreds of dollars a month just to manage the books? This is insane. I was angry about that. And the funniest thing is, I finally started reaching out to some of my friends, and my friend Michael Dalkey, I was like, hey man, do you know anybody that can help me get my books done? He's like, Dan Plata from Blue Skies Services. I'm like, Dan Plata, who's that? And the next thing you know, I reach out to this Dan Plata guy on Facebook, and instantly we thought alike. But this guy he's a finance major and has an entire bookkeeping agency, and he manages the books for businesses just like yours and mine. He's been doing this for years, and he does businesses that do millions of dollars. He's an extremely mathematically precise OCD type of finance guy, to where he will not stop until everything is perfectly categorized and organized. And it's just, he gets his rocks off on that type of stuff, and it's awesome. And so I hired Dan and Dan's agency, and I had the, you might not be able to if you hire them, but I was lucky enough to be able to work one-on-one with Dan before he signed me a bookkeeper. But I learned so much from him about P&L statements and balance sheets and what every different categorization and transaction, and what about all these different scenarios that can happen in small business regarding finances. And it took about a month of deep diving, going all the way back through all of my finances, my bank accounts, the business, everything that was going on, and getting everything from the past to the present completely categorized and organized. And the day came where I got my first P&L statement, a profit and loss statement, which they give you every single month. And when I saw it, I was like, da-da! And in that moment, I realized this amazing thing, and it's that you don't pay the price for having a bookkeeper or from keeping your business finances organized, you reap the rewards and benefits of peace of mind of knowing where every single penny is coming and going in and out of the business, and what your gross profit margins, your net profit margins, your cost of goods sold, your admin costs, what are the taxes and payroll and work comp and material, what are, like every single tiny, or every penny is coming and going out of the business. And now, and here's the next thing, is it actually makes you, for me, it made me feel successful and like I have my act together. I'm proud of it, and I take pride in knowing that any moment I can open up a P&L statement and know what's going on in the business every single month, right? And then at the end of the year, you get a balance sheet and you get any financial reports that you need regarding that. And then I gave all that stuff to my accountant, and my accountants were like, huh, thank you. They were super happy, and it just made everything so much smoother. And now it's just part of doing business, and I can't imagine doing it any other way. If you need a bookkeeper in your business, you can check out Dan Plata from Blue Skies Bookkeeping, and you can save half off. I have a discount code. You get $175 off your setup fee. You go to yourblueskies.com/Kalfas. That's my last name, Kalfas. yourblueskies.com/Kalfas, and you can get a huge discount and save some money. And then they will literally not only help you get all your books organized, but in the process, you learn so much about your business and how you're actually smarter than you think you are, because some of the stuff that you were privy to, that you had a gut feeling, and you knew all the general math and numbers because you run your business every day in and out. When it all rises to the surface and all the math gets figured out and you dig into your finances, it creates all these confirmations for you. Oh, I knew it was about that percentage. Like, I knew that my profit margin was probably around 35%. It's 35%. Like, it's a great feeling, and mathematically it's an absolute must. So check it out. Go to yourblueskies.com/Kalfas. If there's a place in here I can put a link, check it out, and then go over there and sign up. And then if you're not ready to sign up right away, you can learn more by going to the Facebook group, if they let you in. It's Bookkeeping, Beer, and BS. And it's an awesome group. Bookkeeping, Beer, and BS on Facebook. You meet cool guys in there like Dan Plata and Bobby Walker. And these guys nerd out, going through their books and P&L statements and trash talking each other a little bit, and you can jump in there and learn some really amazing stuff. So I like it, and I love being part of the community and part of the group. And hope I see you there.